Cup tie time in the English League Cup, and I can sense the extra buzz amongst the supporters as we came into the stadium.
The game today, Tottenham against West Bromwich Albion.
Spurs have made one change.
Hugo Lloris starts in goal.
Toby Alderweireld starts with Jan Vertonghen as the centre-backs.
Moussa Dembele starts with Eric Dyer in midfield.
In attack, Harry Kane starts. Eriksson!
And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner.
Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Dele Alli. On to the attack now. He could cross it now. Wonderful ball.
Free kick only from the referee. Nothing more sinister than that.
That's neatly done. Good challenge by the defender. Very good control, though.
And the pass... Oh, too early. Offside.
Well, there was nothing wrong with the pass. If he could have just stayed onside, he was through.
Here's Dyer.
Moussa Dembele.
Trying to find a way through here. Probing away. Dele Alli. Penalty. Well. Oh, what a miss!
Oh, the pressure has got to him big time.
Dembele attacking well here.
Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Well, here comes the support. Well, he's given another penalty.
Well, I think when you look at it, Martin, they can have no complaints. First time of viewing, I thought that was a pen.
Was that just a case of mistiming the tackle?
Well, I think so. The referee doesn't need to make a mountain out of this molehill, but it is a foul.
And puts away the penalty. Well, he's taken plenty of penalties before, and it showed with that confident strike.
Well, he enjoys the responsibility, and he took that coolly.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. It's with Macaulay.
They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. On the attack here. Through pass. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in.
Toby Alderweireld. Danny Rose.
Could be dangerous. Macaulay.
Ben Foster gets the back pass.
And Phillips. Turnover there that we didn't expect.
Eric Lamela.
And here's the shot. It's the crossbar. Dele Alli. There's some potential in this move. Now he's looking for support.
Moussa Dembele. Christian Eriksen. Tottenham! Got his shot off now! Off the post!
The shot gets blocked.
Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with the lads wearing blades these days, you do see them slipping a bit more. And it might mean they have to change halfway through this match.
Kane. Well, no shots at all so far for West Bromwich Albion.
Well, nobody has taken the responsibility here. I think they've just all lost their courage, shrinking into the shells.
And the referee able to give West Bromwich Albion the advantage here.
Here's Dyer.
Tottenham haven't been absolutely on top of their game, but they are on the right side of the scoreline as we look towards half-time, and maybe assess whether they can push on in the second half or whether they might be caught.
It's looking good, this move. Shots on here. That had equaliser written all over it.
Well, when you see him this season, he's finished harder chances than that. I don't think he can believe it.
An example of excellent refereeing here. He delayed this punishment. He's going to show a card now, but he wanted that previous attack to at least find its natural conclusion.
Yeah, he is one of our more experienced refs, isn't he? And I like watching him go about his work, and showed his experience there.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going, and the defender has blocked the cross, and he's done it well.
It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down, and now they've got to try and regain possession.
Attacking now.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes added time.
Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Jakob. Ray Gardner. Good action in the English League Cup in the first 45 minutes. Second half starts now.
I think one or two players surprised us, actually, how well they played in that first half. They'll be delighted.
Well, they're in a good position here.
And the cross is in. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper.
Christian Eriksen.
That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one.
Free kick given against West Bromwich Albion.
Jakob.
Good challenge here.
Quick into the tackle.
And the result is going to be a throw.
On to the attack now. He's got support here.
Eye-catching football, really. It just got to a stage where they actually took the eye off the ball, literally, and they've lost the ball.
Moussa Dembele. Here's Dyer. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting.
Well, they're building steadily here, working away.
In quickly. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here.
And he's dispossessed.
Morrison. Well, he saw the guy he could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent.
Tottenham Hotspur have won the ball back well.
It's good work between these two. He's coming forward with some danger. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Tottenham given the throw.
Christian Eriksen.
Well, he's threaded the pass through neatly. Well, he's got support here. Gonna try one now. That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball around, he's hung on to it. Coming up for you on EA Sports, don't forget, don't miss this, the coverage of the Premier League fixture. Spurs, they'll be facing Middlesbrough.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you in the gantry for it.
Substitution for West Bromwich Albion. Danny Rose. Eric Lamela. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Well, they've got to chase back because with the turnover in possession, they could be vulnerable. Makes a challenge here. Lovely one-touch football. Doing well to keep the ball. Great tackle. Still 20 minutes to go. What about West Brom's next match?
Yeah, they're playing Stoke City in the next match. And I can't see them winning it, to be honest with you, Martin.
Well, here comes the support. Gardner. And that's gone for a corner for West Brom.
Number 10, Matt Phillips, to be replaced by
And they've cut it out.
19,
Dembele. Kane. It's looking good, this move. Callum McManaman. In quickly. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. One thing, the Albion man has been deemed to have fouled. That's a free kick against West Brom. It's been a thrilling contest, this, and we're into the last knockings of it. And the supporters, well, they're not showing any sign of losing their stamina. They've been great.
Yeah, always love coming to this ground. One of the best atmospheres around. They've not disappointed.
Callum McManaman counting down towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left. Confident and quality on the ball. Played into the middle. And shoots! Oh, how much difference that could have made.
Well, I don't know whether nerves got the better of him because he was aware of how important it was to score there.
Eric Lamela. Could be dangerous. They've got the referee's given the free kick. It's Eric Dyer. Well, they're in a good position here. Christian Eriksen.
Number 19, Musa Dembele.
Oh, good through ball. Two oohs around the crowd for a 3-minute add-on, which is what we're going to get for added time. Excellent play to attack at this late stage. They haven't given up yet. Christian Eriksen. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Hello to you all and welcome to today's game. Match here today, Middlesbrough against Tottenham. Now Kane, attacking now. Eric Lamela. And now he's looking for some support. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Adam Clayton read the play well to intercept. Negredo. There's some potential in this move. And now the shot! Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space, good position.
I think the visitors can keep this run going, Alan. Looking for win number 5 in succession.
Well, they almost come here as favourites, don't they, on form? So let's see if they can dominate possession.
Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Here's Walker. Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
There's a lot going on down at the Liberty Stadium, and Alan McInally can tell us all about it.
It's a goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Wilfred Bony. There were a few questions as to whether it went in as the ball came off the crossbar and down. Replays show it was clearly over the line. 11 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. On the attack here. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Son! Oh, poor chap, it's an own goal. Well, it is a goal, it is an own goal. I don't think there's much doubt about that, Alan.
No, none at all. You're in those positions so often, and sometimes it does go wrong.
That could be a very costly own goal, because they're trailing to it now. Here's Ali. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. And it could be for Tottenham. Saw the goal and went for it. Very good try, just off target. (2015-2016), Spurs actually finished third in the Premier League. Their best finish in the top division since 1963. Could have been even better, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could. I mean, they say the table doesn't lie, but I think on this occasion...
Got to be. Gone for goal in spectacular style.
Well, I was expecting him to be wheeling away in celebration there.
Just to revisit Tottenham, and that season when they finished third, their best for a long time.
Yeah, they played really well. Really strong side. They're not going to go away.
Into the attacking third. Brilliant football from this team. Defender to it first. Clearly a throw. Not quite clear whose throw it is. Barragan. Wait. Daniel Ayala. Pereira da Silva. Fischer. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Here comes the cross. Well, the ball's gone out for a goal kick. Kane. Here's Harry Kane. Building steadily here, keeping possession. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? Christian Eriksen.
Barragan.
Goes out wide again.
Towards Negredo.
It wasn't a great cross in truth.
Ball back with Middlesbrough. You have to be a good player to wait a pass like that. A little dink, really. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Nicely played through ball. That's how to tackle. So Spurs have got this lead. Looking at the clock, there's half-time on the horizon, of course. And it might be quite a difficult second half for them. They'd like another goal, that's for sure.
Negredo! That was the opening that they've been working so hard to get back on level terms.
And you're right, Martin, they have worked extremely hard. Just let down at the death there. What a miss.
Clayton. There's some potential in this move. And here's the cross.
Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though.
Rose.
Christian Eriksen. It's Eric Dyer.
A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball.
Here's Dyer.
As indicated,
Tried to tackle here, and he's done that.
2 minutes of added time.
Clayton. And that's...
So we're all set for the second half. Ramirez. Good interception. Eriksen. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Eriksen! And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save.
With this goal advantage, they've now got a corner.
Vertonghen! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Good forward play from them.
That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Pereira da Silva. Adam Clayton. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Kane. On the attack here. Defending strongly there and making sure that cross didn't get into the danger area. Well, a real treat in store for you. Coverage on EA Sports of the Premier League fixture. Next up for Middlesbrough, they'll be facing West Ham United away from home.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you in the gantry for it.
Lloris is the goalkeeper. Danny Rose. Won it back with an interception.
As for Tottenham, their next game, Alan.
They're playing Manchester City in their next match. And, well, I think it's going to be extremely close.
Kyle Walker. Eriksson. Good challenge here. Ramirez. Gaston Ramirez. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. They've coped with it well defensively. 20 minutes now remaining. I think he rushed his shot there, and that's why it's so wide of the mark. We're watching a very evenly contested game here. Neither side being able to dominate the ball.
No, I mean, they've both got really good ball players, people that can keep hold of the football, and we have seen that today.
Dele Alli. Well, they're in a good position here. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Fischer. Tottenham given the throw. Eric Lamela. Just working away to try and find an opening. Supporting player alongside. Son! Oh, he's got away from him. Gaston Ramirez. Kyle Walker. One thing about these matches, you know, that there's always the capacity for a sting in the tail, but Tottenham will be doing everything to avoid being stung now. There's a lot going on down at the Liberty Stadium, and Alan McInally can tell us all about it.
It's the second goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Samir Nasri. He saw the keeper off his line and from 25 yards chipped the ball in off the bar. 9 minutes remain, 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. 7 minutes to go. Free kick awarded against Middlesbrough.
Substitution for Middlesbrough coming off the pitch. Number 17.
Jan Vertonghen. Really exciting game. You can't take your eyes off it. 5 minutes left of the 90. 1 goal in it. Very impressive, the support for this team. If only the team could be quite so impressive themselves.
Yeah, they're doing their bit, the supporters, they really are. So I just wonder whether it can transfer onto those players down on the pitch.
Attacking well here. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Well, it could lead to the equaliser this late on. They won't have many more chances. And that's the referee's decision. 2 added minutes. Dele Alli. He's coming forward with some danger. Well, the ball deserved. Has to score. Final whistle goes. Victory for Tottenham Hotspur. Well, they always say it doesn't matter who scores the goal, and I suppose that's even more applicable when it's an own goal.
Yeah, you take what you can get, don't you? Because it will be on, the shoe will be on the other foot at some stage, and they'll be delighted with that.
Well, a real roller coaster of a match here, and the visitors have won, but they haven't won by the way they normally win, by defending so well.
Yeah, nothing if not efficient, this team. We saw them again out there, top form.